Alrighty, look what just showed up in the mail. I'm just uploading my video from earlier this morning, or I would have added a section in here, but we'll go ahead and make a whole new video. I'm going to open this up, and before I return the Bounty Hunter Discovery 1100, I want to do a few comparison tests. Let's do some air tests, and then we'll bury a few coins and just see if this reads any differently. Actually, I just want to go over a couple of things with you guys. So the reason to buy this detector for me was that it comes with the 11-inch DD coil. It has all kinds of manual settings. You can do a manual ground balance. It has like 7 modes. You can do coins, jewelry, artifacts, all that stuff. Full metal mode. And some differences between like this and a cheap one is it has pinpointing mode, so that I can move the detector around. The new machine should be able to grab coins down up, it says, to 10 or 12 inches. Where I'm pretty sure the Bounty Hunter Discovery 1100 was only going maybe 4 or 5 inches maximum. Sometimes I'd find an item right on the top, cut out a ground plug, flip it over, and it wouldn't be able to detect it again. So hopefully this one will be a little bit more power to it. As well, you can it gives you a screen identification, 0 to 99 identification number, telling you, is it zinc, nickel, silver, gold, what are you looking at before you ever dig it. I think there's 4 signals, tone signals on here. Just all around a much better machine. So let's get it open and set it up. Alright, there it is. Got it out of the box, just got to get it put together now. Okay, so I just wanted to show you guys, right there is a super nice feature. 1 battery, and I'll get 20 to 25 hours on an alkaline battery. So I've ordered some lithium rechargeables, and we're going to do a review and test those as well, but compared to the original Discovery 1100 I was using, it takes 2 batteries, and so you will save quite a bit in battery savings there. Okay, so we are in the house, and there could be a little bit of interference, but it seems to be okay. I've got the machine, the new machine, Land Ranger Pro, set on coin mode, and I've got my treasures here that I've dug up over the past week. We're just going to pick a couple things out of here and air test them to see how many inches we get with the 11-inch coil versus the old 1100 Discovery. Well, right on, according to the manual, a coin's at 10 inches is what it says. And so I've got a quarter that we dug here earlier in the week. I've got it set on sensitivity 9 out of 10, and it's in all metals mode. You might hear it chirp a little bit because you might pick up some interference in the house here. But see, look, when we get to about 10, it is detecting it. So between 10 and 11, this machine will detect the quarter. So let's try the old machine. Yeah, so the old machine is pretty much what I said, like 5 inches. So we start out here and there's nothing. As soon as you get to about 5 inches, that's again with the same quarters. So I'm not even going to bother doing any of the other treasures that we've got here. Yes, I did save those for my father. I wasn't joking. He's getting that for Christmas. We're going to go outside and let's just check a couple buried items. Let's bury a couple things and see what we can get. I know that some of these places I've already detected. There's stuff still buried there. Okay, so I've put a few targets together on the ground and we're on disc mode 2. The 2 machines outside, and the new machine will detect multiple targets a little better than the old one. It beeps, 3 times. I had 4 coins there, and it would be 3 or 4 times. But it still seems erratic. I put it over just a dime, and it bounces over everything. Tells me it's zinc. It tells me it's a quarter. It tells me it's a dime. I know this machine is set up for American coins, so maybe that's why. I do have some American coins I can try that with. But I was a little disheartened that it's got to be me. It's got to be the learning curve. I buried a dime like 4 inches, and I was going to do a little test, and I went over it multiple times, and the machine wasn't making any noise. And this thing was only like 4 inches down, so I'm sure it's just me, and it's going to be a learning curve again with the new machine. But I don't have any thing to show you guys because I don't really understand what's going on with the machine myself. So I guess what we're just going to have to do is take it out in the field and see what I can dig up with it. But we'll definitely do some more testing, and I'll put my results here in this video. Okay, so I'm back in the field with the new machine. I'm super excited to try this pinpointing feature that's on here. There was a couple things that I just gave up digging yesterday because without a pinpointer and without a pinpointing feature, I couldn't find them, and I dug great big holes. So this machine here, I already noticed I've swung it a couple times just around here where I start looking for coins. I'm detecting things, I don't know what they are, but the other machine, I already cleaned out this area, so it goes twice as deep. So I think there's a lot more work involved with this machine, but you're going to clean up everything. So let's give it a go and see if I can't show you guys how the pinpointing feature works. I'm having a real hard time with this 11-inch coil. It is so sensitive, it picks up everything. Yeah, it's picking up all kinds of stuff that the other bounty hunter didn't know was here, but there's so much stuff. Like this, for example, I don't know what it is, but I just pulled it out of a hole. I mean, this is where I started the other day, and I covered all of this area. And it said it was 4 inches down, and that's what I found. So the pinpointing thing works pretty well. If you look at this, so if you hold the pinpointing button down, it makes a noise the whole time. And the closer you get to the item, it tells you the depth. And so that way you can kind of determine when it's in the ground, is it left, right, up, or down, and you can get within a shovel width of where everything is. The old machine, I could not do that. I still need a pinpointer, but this helps a lot. So just in this area alone, I'm getting the readings for a penny, or I was getting the reading for a penny, but there's all kinds of other stuff around it. It was showing aluminum. There's aluminum, there's foil, there's the penny right there, zinc, and saying it's down about 8 inches. So let's see if I can pinpoint that. Apparently it's right under there. So I'm going to try to dig it. Let's see if we find a penny. Well, I gotta say I'm frustrated and I'm dumbfounded. It's giving me signals, I can't seem to find anything. I can't use this thing like, I can't just pick up clumps of dirt and wave it in front like I was with the other one. I'm not finding anything. I'm kind of frustrated, to be honest with you. I'm going to just fill these holes in and try somewhere else. I have no idea what's going on. I've tried all metal mode, I've tried coin mode, and it's just giving me signals all over the place. I've tried lowering the sensitivity. I don't know. So there it is. It's very positive that this is a nickel. And that's why I dug this signal. And this is what it is. Foil. But it's the first signal I've been able to actually locate and dig something up, so frustrated. Well, I just did a manual ground balance, I don't know, like 15 feet over there, and I'm digging things. I still haven't found anything. And then this rock is setting it off. I'm super frustrated right now. I've read the manual, I've watched videos. I didn't think it was going to be this complicated. I mean, I'm in coin mode, so I just don't get it. I'm kind of disappointed, actually. Wait a minute now. I was getting 2 signals in that hole. One was that rock, but the other one was a penny. So maybe there's hope yet. First thing I've dug with the new machine. Okay, it's only a tab, but it was telling me that there was a nickel there. And it was saying it was like 5 inches, so hey, it's better than a false signal. I've turned the sensitivity down to 6. Maybe it was just way too high. Hey, it worked again. I got a quarter. I just picked up a brief signal and I couldn't find it again. Then I held down the pinpointing thing and it brought me, I got the signal I thought over here and it brought me all the way over here and it said 2 inches. And sure enough, there's a quarter. So this is definitely it's me. There's a learning curve that I'm gonna have to figure this machine out. But it's working. Well, it found another target. About 5 inches down in the grass here. I don't know if that's a bullet. It's heavy. It almost to me looks like a bullet. Alright, that was my bad. I just wasted a lot of energy and time digging that down 4 or 5 inches. And really, I just had to look at the machine because it was telling me foil, foil, foil. Ah, that's my first mistake with the new machine. I gotta look at the screen, gotta watch the screen. Alright, so I've narrowed it down out of these chunks here. It's in here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Penny. Alright, and then right beside where I dug the last penny, it's ringing up as a 10 cents, but I'm pretty sure it's probably another penny. Yep. So it seems to think Canadian pennies are dimes. Well, another penny. And I also realized that I have buttons on this sleeve of this coat. And they were making the detector go off with nothing in my hand, and I couldn't figure it out. I'm still learning, guys. I'm still learning. Well, I think that's it, guys. I'm going to call it a night. I've been here over an hour with the new machine. It's pretty sensitive, and it's going to take some while to figure it out, but goes a lot deeper than the old machine, that's for sure. I really need to get that pinpointer now. It's much harder to find items with this coil. I don't know. I'm just finding it harder, but try not to get frustrated. I know it's a learning curve, and I did find some stuff tonight. So anyway, I gotta head home, and I won't be in the field for the next few days. Moose season starts this week, so starts tomorrow actually. So try to get some videos up, and we'll see you guys later this week.